Happy summer solstice, folks. Welcome to the Tub Pond Handbook, available on Amazon.com. What you're seeing here, this is a mass of brine shrimp. Now, many of you keep aquariums know what brine shrimp is, but this brine shrimp is in a tub. This is a self-seeding brine shrimp tub. Nothing else in it. What we do is we add eggs, we do the mix of the salt and the baking soda. I use sea salt. You can use salt and regular table salt with some Epsom salts, which is essentially magnesium, baking soda. Your standard brine shrimp mix. We add the eggs. These are aquarium co-op eggs, and you could see the mass of brine shrimp in there. Those are babies and adults. This is self-populating. This is a neat summer tub to do because you can add the shrimp one time and keep harvesting. Indeed, I've had shrimp come back over the winter. After a winter, they will reemerge. This idea came from a killifish hobbyist friend of mine, really legendary New York State killie hobbyist by the name of Ron Schultz from Long Island and now upstate New York. He did this one year and he was amazed at what he got. Now, we can't harvest a lot, but you can harvest some each day, and we're gonna harvest some right now. So I'm gonna take my specimen cup. If you don't have a specimen cup, Lee's makes these. They're very handy. And we're gonna go in here. I love this net from PetSmart because it's long and it's got a fine mesh. I'm not looking for baby brine shrimp mesh, but this is handy for going around the tubs. It's got a long handle and it's firm, and the drag is not too bad. And we're just gonna go in here and do some figure 8 motions. We're gonna try to go put some in here and see what we get. Oh, there we go. Some of the old eggs are in here too. Look at that. Look at that mass of brine shrimp in there. These are adults and these are small ones, which means this is not just one group of brine shrimp eggs. These are the adults, and these are the babies they had. When it's real hot out, you really don't get cysts. They're almost giving birth to live young. And you look at the bottom there, there's the mass of red. The redder they are, generally, the more of the egg sac they have. But you know, unless you're doing baby brine, they don't have the same nutritional content. That's what Mike Helwig and Gary Lang taught us. But look at that. That's some good fish food there. So what we're gonna do here, another neat thing about this net that I like is because it has a handle. I can put it across the tub. I'm gonna put some of these brine shrimp in here right now, and we're gonna feed. Let's put a little more. Let's feed the jelliest barbs today. You don't want to go overboard with this. You don't want to take all the adults. You want this to be self-seeding. Now, if I wanted more shrimp, I could add more eggs, but these aquarium co-op eggs work pretty well. And I'm going to go in here. This is the jelliest barb tub right there. Let's see if we can see them swimming around there. Oh yeah. Probably not going to last too long, but we'll see. And I'm trying to breed those. Those are jelliest barbs from Wet Spot Tropical Fish, an outfit I usually buy my fish from. They've been around for decades. Steve Lundblad is the owner, fellow of the American Cichlid Association. So we go back over here. You'll notice this brine shrimp tub, there's nothing in it. There's no plants, of course. It's not the most attractive tub. Ron Schultz, who I told you about, he found he had his best culture of shrimp is when he lets the thing get mucky. And a funny story, he said he had an explosion of shrimp when a chipmunk died in his tub once that he didn't know about. I don't recommend you do that. But the thing is, though, they do eat, you know, any freshwater plankton that's in there, and other types of microorganisms. Any algae that grow really help. So I kind of do not clean this tub. I put a chunk of limestone in here. I'll pull it out for you here. You can see there, it's got algae growing on it from last year. That's gonna keep the tub, Texas Holy Rock works too. That's gonna keep the tub alkaline. Because when you have rainfall, you know, it'll bring down the pH. And I check the salt content now and then. But that's it. That's the brine shrimp tub. And you can see there's still whole bunches in there. Down there. Going away there. Brine shrimp. Easy fish food to do outside. Fun to do. And give it a shot. If you can subscribe and like, you'll get more videos like this. And the Tub Pond Handbook, we're in our 3rd edition. It talks about brine shrimp tubs, fish breeding, various aquatic plants, water lilies, over 200 color photos. And it's available on Amazon.com. Thanks for coming today, and happy summer solstice.